If you're looking for a flip phone but you're on a budget, then I can recommend you the Flip 3 from Samsung. It's the best one that you can buy right now, and it's $200. So stay tuned for the review. Now let's start with the device of this thing. It's a flip phone. So you get a small screen in the front and you open it and you get a big screen when it's open. Normal flip phone. You don't have anything special to say about the design, unless it feels nice when you hold it and etc. But we're not going to talk too much about the design. We all know how it looks. Flip 3 and Flip 4, they look the same. Motorola, they're kind of similar. So let's discuss about the good things about this thing. Now, one thing, this phone at the moment runs Android 14. The latest Android One UI 6.0 is running on the Flip 3. And I can assure you the battery life is actually better with this one. So let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages. Let's start with the advantages. The first one, it's a flip. So that means you put it in your pocket, you forget it exists. Best thing. The second one, you still get good performance for the $200. So if you have to choose between a mid-ranger or this one, the mid-ranger will still be more expensive because it's newer, 2023-2024 model, but it won't be as fast as this one. While with the mid-ranger you will get a better battery life than this one, but we will get to that one soon. So what can you do with it? Well, everything. You can play games on it, you can watch movies, everything. There is not a single thing that you won't be able to do with this phone in 2024. There's not a single game that you won't be able to play on this phone in 2024. So for a lot of people who are thinking like, the Flip 3, it's 2 years old, it's 3 years old, depending when you watch this video, and it's not powerful enough. It is. The disadvantage of having a powerful chip, it's the battery life. So the battery life on this device, it's not the best. I'm telling you right now, it's not the best. I get about 3.5 hours of screen on time, which is horrific. But also this has the original battery inside of it, so battery is not changing everything. So it has a 2-year-old battery. Now your experience might change depending on where you buy the device and stuff. So if the previous owner didn't take care of the device, then that 3.5 hours might go down. But if you're lucky enough for the previous owner to change the battery, then that 3.5 hours will go up. So it's up to you. Now you can also put like a swapping cost of the battery when you buy the device. So the battery costs about $70 with Samsung. I think it will worth it if the battery is dead for you guys, but this is how I get 3.5 hours. You're not going to get too much battery even if you swap to a brand new battery. You're probably going to get about 5 hours of battery, because the phones break in half. So of course the battery is only here, and it's not too big. So this is the thing. Now let's talk about the cameras on this device, because they are not the best cameras. They will do the job, but they're not the best cameras. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is the main camera, recording in 4K 30 frames per second. This is the quality that you're going to get. You do get an advantage, and this is because the flip, it's a flip phone. That means you can put the device in like a camcorder mode, and you can get like really good quality video, because that one you don't have to you don't shake too much. And this is the front camera recording for the flip. Again, I use my phone as a tripod, as a camcorder, old camcorder, so I can just move and record myself easily compared to other phones. And since the phone is like this, that means that the microphone is over here, so it's literally coming to my mouth, so I can talk and everything. And yeah, this is the microphone and the quality from the front facing camera of the Samsung Galaxy Flip 3. Now let's talk about the speakers. Now you have two speakers, technically one speaker, but you get a dual speaker. So you got one on the bottom here, and the earpiece can also become a speaker. And they sound pretty good and pretty loud. Let me show you what I'm talking about. And of course, if you want, you can also turn up the phone like this. Now let's talk about the main problem here, and that will be, does this thing worth it? Depends. So performance wise, you don't have any problems. Speaker wise, it's pretty amazing, but you're losing on battery and camera. So it's up to you if you think those sacrifices are enough. If you're the kind of person that can carry a power bank with you to charge it, that's fine. If you're the kind of person who only use his phone just to answer and stuff like this, and you don't play any games, you'll be more than happy with this phone. But if you like traveling, for example, for an hour to work, and you want to play a game on this phone, when you get to work, you better get that charger ready, because you won't have enough juice to end the day. Now, depending how you use your phone, and depending if you really want a flip or not, I will recommend this more than the Motorola 40 Flip. Now that phone has kind of the same device, but the screen here is smaller, and it's brand new, and it costs I think $5.99. And even though the price is going up, you're not going to get too much improvement. You know, the cameras are not an improvement. The battery might be, but not too much. So you're throwing money on the window. So the speakers, from what I heard, I don't own the device, but I did heard it one time in a shop, and I wasn't impressed, to be fair. So if I have to choose between this and the Motorola, even though that one is a brand new phone, this one is 2-year phone, I will choose this one every day. But then it comes with the sacrifices, which this is something that you will have to decide for yourself. Personally, I will not use this phone as my daily driver, and the main reason is the battery life. I do use my phone a lot. I use my phone to search for the next video or the next topic, keep up some news and stuff, so I do use my phone a lot. So this phone is not for me as a daily driver now, and a flip was never for me on a daily driver. I had a fold on a daily driver, but a flip is not. But for the time that I have to use this phone to make this video, which was 4 days of just using non-stop this phone with my SIM inside, I had literally days when I had to charge the phone twice on that day, and then the third time when I went to bed, because when I go to bed I just plugged it in. So you're not going to be very happy or very heavy user. But if you're just somebody who likes to text and call and that's it, you know, maybe half an hour of WhatsApp, half an hour of YouTube, and listening to music on headphones, so not using the screen, you'll be very happy with this phone, you know. Or if you're somebody who really wants a flip, go for the Flip 3. You get the latest Android available, which is 6.0. You get the latest Android, you know, you get good feedback, you get everything. And especially when you're typing on this device, it really feels amazing. And I don't think there's too many devices here that you can type on them and feels amazing. Yeah, the higher ones, yes, but for this price range, no. So I'll recommend, if you really want to flip, go for the Flip 3. But if you do use your phone a lot, don't buy it. So yeah, I hope this video was very useful. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next one.